Okay, this is about Sesame Street. Sorry, I had to cover up the camera for a minute to move it. But this is about Sesame Street. I turned on the TV to the PBS channel a couple of days ago so that me and the baby could watch Sesame Street. But lo and behold, pulling my shirt down, girl. Sesame Street is not Sesame Street anymore. And when I say that, what I mean is it's not Sesame Street the way we grew up with it and the way we knew it. And when I say we, I mean people that are like 25, no wait, excuse me, because I'm not 25. People that are 18 and older. The way we grew up with Sesame Street. Cookie Monster, eating the cookies, nom 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 nom. And Elmo and Big Bird, Snuffleupagus, the Count, all of that. Grover, the monsters, everything like that. Baby Natasha. They still have Baby Natasha though. But when I say Sesame Street is not Sesame Street anymore, I mean they've completely changed it. I mean, like, now Cookie Monster isn't Cookie Monster anymore. He eats vegetables, he eats fish, and all kinds of other stuff. He doesn't eat cookies anymore. He's not Cookie Monster. He's just Monster. And they still have Elmo in Elmo's World, but he does stuff on hair now. Like, seriously. And then Big Bird is no longer a man in a costume. He's a puppet. And they got rid of Snuffleupagus, so he's not on Sesame Street anymore. And, good God, this thing is dark. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. But, also, and then, Grover, he's still there, but they don't have Oscar the Grouch anymore. Yes?
There's some french fries and some fish sticks in there.
Okay. Thank you. But they don't have Oscar the Grouch anymore. I mean, they still kind of have one, but then again, they don't. What they have now is an orange man in a trash can. I don't even know what his name is. But I like the original Sesame Street with Oscar the Grouch, the green Oscar the Grouch, not this orange, weird Jewish dude. And Cookie Monster who ate cookies, not just Monster who eats fruits and vegetables and is cockeyed. But it's different now. Arthur is still the same, which is good. And so is Caillou. But still, they should put Sesame Street back to the way it was. Because, I mean, and Bert and Ernie, they are no longer puppets. They are now clay figures. Well, sometimes. But a lot of times, they are clay figures. The only time they're actually puppets is when they're doing those commercials. That's about it. Really. I mean, they changed it completely. Sesame Street is not Sesame Street anymore. They have a bunch of weird stuff on there that shouldn't be on there. Well, at least in my opinion anyway. Sesame Street was fine the way it was, and they just changed it. That's just what I think. Barney and Friends, yeah, that has changed, but hey, I don't really care because I've never liked Barney. I was actually scared of him when I was little. And also with Barney, of course that's going to change every year because the kids that are on the show originally, they grow up. They can't use the same kids every year. So they have to change kids. But like, everything else changing, that's just, no, just, it was fine the way it was. Leave it the same. They don't even have Brenda on there anymore. You remember Brenda, the deaf girl? She's not on there anymore. It's not right. It's not right. I don't like it. And Sesame Street now looks like New York. It doesn't look like Sesame Street anymore. It looks like freaking New York. Like, seriously. What are you going crazy over? Look at me. What are you going crazy? Ah, you smacked me. What are you going crazy over? Apparently the baby agrees. But, in other news about the baby, she is jumping. She's trying to sit up on her own, She's got a tooth growing in the front. You can't really see it, but I can feel it. It's here it is. It's right here in the front on this side. It's coming in. You can feel it, and I definitely can feel it. And she's very active and very curious about everything, and just wants to get into everything. And she's saying hi. She's saying hi, people on YouTube. I'm gonna eat the camera. And she doesn't want to move, so yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, she's not crawling yet, but she's trying. And if you hold her hands and stand her up, she'll take a couple steps and then sit down. But she likes to play with the remote and change the channels on the TV. And she likes to do things over and over just to see what'll happen. Yeah, and she keeps doing it until she gets a different result. And if she doesn't get a different result, she just keeps doing it until I take it away from her, like I have to do with the computer right now. But yeah, she's growing real good. She has a doctor's appointment next month because that'll be her 6-month appointment. My baby girl. And she's got a lot of different nicknames. Everybody calls her something different. So she might be in school. The teacher asks her what her name is, and she won't know. She's gonna be like, it's Juju B, Doodlebug, Jules, Waka Waka. Don't ask about that one. My mom calls her that. I don't know why. And Puda Puda and Papuska. It's weird. It's really weird. She's got a lot of different nicknames. Because my grandparents call her Jilly. I call her Booger Bear and Mini-Me and a bunch of other stuff. I only call her Booger Bear though because she's always got a booger stuck up in that nose. And she won't let me get him out. But yeah, she's doing really good so far. And I thought she had a cold a couple of days ago, but it was just a little cough. And she did have a little bit of a fever, but that's because it was hot in the room. And, okay, Julian, come here. Come here. No, come here. Julian. Come here. Come on. Come here. You can't eat that. Come on. You can't, Julian, you can't eat that. No. No. Julian. Okay. Julian, you can't eat that. Come here. Okay, we're gonna go. Bye. I guess we'll finish this next time.